Grand rising, everyone. Woo, woo. It is Wednesday. Welcome to Grand Rising Elizabeth Wealth Building Wednesday show where we have 1 hour of financial power. Whew, I'm so excited today. Look, I'm supposed to be going to a pop-up today. Meet my business partner. Then when she get there, she said today is not the day. So I was ready for the day. It's hot. I'm like, shoot, I'm putting a hat on, you know what I'm saying? Got my natural little by the side hat. And so I ain't worn a long time. I was ready for the day to be out there with my business partner. But then she said it's tomorrow. So it's okay. It's all in divine order. It's Wednesday, okay? It's the middle of the week. And so this is a time where we get a chance to reflect and see how we where we are within the week. Are we making momentum? Are we not? If we're not, then this is the opportunity to reset and get back in the game and let's keep moving forward. This is the year of expansion. Woo, I'm telling you, I've been enjoying Grand Rising Elizabeth on Monday, on Tuesday. Y'all been on fire this week. I don't know if I can, say keep up the momentum, but y'all was on fire, and I'm just so excited. If y'all don't know, on Mondays we got social media guidance. Danielle. Yesterday was health and wellness. Deetra did a fantastic job on her show yesterday. Woo,
Yeah, yeah,
it's fire. Oh my God, health and wellness, because your health is your wealth also, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's an amazing and beautiful thing. And so now we're here on Wealth Building Wednesday, y'all. I got some stuff to show y'all today. I'm just so excited. For those who don't know, my name is Lakeisha LeGrand, also known as Madam Finance, because I love helping everyday people build wealth with confidence. So everyone knows that I love to start the show off with a millionaire and billionaire success story. So let's get in it, okay? So, our story today is going to be on Marc Raibert, the man who taught robots to walk. When people talk about the future of robots, they often mention Elon Musk, Tesla, Optimus, and artificial intelligence. But long before humanoid robots became a headline, there was a man quietly working on a problem most people thought was impossible. His name was Marc Raibert. Marc was not born into fame. He was not a celebrity entrepreneur. He was an engineer, a researcher, and a professor who became obsessed with a simple question. What if robots could move like animals and humans? In the 1970s and 1980s, most robots were still machines bolted to factory floors. They could repeat the same motion thousands of times, but they could not run, they couldn't jump, balance, or recover when pushed. Many experts believed dynamic robots were decades away. Marc didn't agree. While teaching and conducting research at Carnegie Mellon University and later MIT, he spent years studying movement, balance, and locomotion. He founded the Leg Laboratory, which is where his team built some of the first robots capable of hopping, balancing, and moving in ways that looked almost alive. The work was difficult. Funding was uncertain. The technology was primitive. And there were many years when the world saw little commercial value in what he was building. Most people would have quit. Marc kept going. In 1992, he spun his research out of MIT and founded Boston Dynamics. At the time, few people imagined robots would become a major industry. Boston Dynamics spent years developing machines that many considered science fiction. Then came Big Dog, then Spot, then Atlas. The robots could run, climb stairs, recover from being pushed, and navigate terrain that would challenge many humans. Terrain is what I meant to say. Terrain. Suddenly, the world was paying attention. What had started as research project became one of the most recognized robotic companies on earth. Boston Dynamics was eventually acquired by Google, later by SoftBank, and then by Hyundai Motor Group. But the lesson isn't that Mark got rich. The lesson is how he got there. For decades, he worked on a trend before the trend existed. He wasn't chasing headlines, he was building the future. While others were looking at what was popular today, he was preparing for what will matter tomorrow. That is a wealth building lesson. The greatest fortunes are often created by people who see where the world is going before everyone else arrives. Today, when people talk about humanoid robots, physical AI, automation, and the future of labor, they are standing on a foundation that pioneers like Marc Raibert spent decades building. His story reminds us that success is not always about being first to make money. Sometimes success comes when being willing to work on an idea long enough for the world to finally catch up. The future belongs to people who can see possibilities before it becomes obvious. Marc Raibert did exactly that. Woo, boy, when I share with y'all what's going on, are y'all keeping up with the trends? That's what I want. Are y'all keeping up with the trends? Y'all got to keep up with the trends, okay? How are we going to change our financial situation if we're not even in the game? If we're not even in the conversation, can we be in the conversation? Can we come to groups like this and at least be in the conversation? Let's talk about what's going on around the world. You know what I'm saying? Can we do that? Because if you're depending on somebody else to change your financial situation, I'm sorry. You're going to be in a rude awakening because there is nobody going to save you but you. You can't depend on nobody. We got to be in the game, right? So I really enjoyed this story because I'm paying attention to the trends. I'm looking at, it's so many people, if they're paying attention and preparing, can truly become millionaires, okay? Can really, truly change your financial situation. You may not want to be a millionaire, but I'm pretty sure you want to live a decent life and leave a legacy to your children and give them an opportunity. Can we give them an opportunity? Don't you wish somebody had given you an opportunity? We have to change the way we're doing things. And so that's what Wealth Building Wednesday is all about. 1 hour of financial power. So, anybody got any questions before we move forward on that story? And God, you know what I'm saying? This stuff is like crazy to me. This is an opportunity to tap in. AI is not going anywhere, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, it's moving fast. And so you got to be in the game. Y'all better start saving y'all donkeys. That's all I want to say. If y'all been saying this, y'all better be saving y'all donkeys. You better be trying to get you another job. You know what I'm saying? Do a virtual assistance from home. Whatever you got to do, I think this is gonna make you put some fire under your butt and be like, okay, I got to do something. Get in a network marketing, something. Y'all better get the duckies together. I believe that you could do anything with planning. Y'all got the plan for this wave. I'm telling you, we got the plan for the wave. So anybody got anything to say before we move forward? Did y'all like that story? Did y'all, know how serious this is about to be? It is here already.
Yeah. I just want to say, like, I definitely am taking the AI seriously, and I didn't realize how I didn't realize exactly how I could make money off of this until my boss asked me to do ads for a kids fashion show at her church. Um, and they turned it into a souvenir book. And I'm about to show you this because I'm like, I have evidence. I was able to create it, and she actually gave me a fair price. I was really surprised at how this turned out. But this is all AI. She
Oh,
gave me
that's
the
nice.
pictures. The people had the sayings and the Bible verse to create. So the fashion show was this past Sunday, but this is the evidence of everything that AI created. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, if I could do two, three of these, four of these a week, seven a week, I'm like, we could do, but all this was done with ChatGPT. Now she waited to the last, close to the last minute for me to do this, but this was all done in less than like, I don't know, each ad took like 2 minutes to create.
Come
Hmm.
on now. I'm telling you.
So I'm like, so now I actually have something I can actually go to these churches, be like, y'all need y'all program books updated.
Come on. Money, opportunity, y'all. The opportunity is here. Like, come on, you just created an income for yourself, girl. Now you got some extra investing money, girl. You go ahead, that yeah. You go.
I didn't even know it just showed up. I was just because I know she knows I know what to do. I think she was trying to do it and then she realized she has to pay for the paid version and then she was like, I just don't have time. Can you and that's the market that I really want. They ain't got time, they don't know, they don't care, but they got the money. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, you solving a problem. That's what it is. You're solving a problem. You might have created your other business, girl. Okay.
The way I'm looking at this, because I do want to take the AI training with Alicia Little. That's a $500 a month commitment. Yeah, I am looking for something supplemental to come through to pay that, to make sure that that gets done so I can continue getting my skills and get that certification and really go after the corporate clients. So there's a method to the madness, and God has a way of opening up doors and windows that you didn't even know existed.
Praise God, praise God. I'm telling you, right? Sometimes, you have to do things like to motivate yourself. You can't depend on somebody else to motivate you, to do what it is that you do to make to become the best version of yourself. Like, I do these manifestation cards and I want to, share it because I'm like, I keep getting the same ones, and so it makes me feel like, okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. I gotta pay attention. It said, "Feel good now." It just keep coming up. Feel good now. Be happy now. Feel good now. That's the only thing you have to do. If that's the only thing you get from these teachings, then you have received the greatest part of the secret is to feel good now. I
Yeah.
think we talked about that yesterday. That's my whole job. That's been my life. To feel good and be happy every day. Not some
Mhm.
days, not every day. If it's negative, it don't make you happy, don't give it no attention. Let it go. Think about something else. And I promise you, it will go away.
Yeah, because you know what, Lakeisha, I'm so enjoying you and your energy all the time, but this morning you're just like popping,
Oh, girl.
popping. And the other thing is that when you said feel good now, why? Because now is the only moment you have.
Come
Is now.
on.
That's it.
That's it.
You don't have the past, you don't have the future. Now, just feel good now. And I've been Claude and Chatty, that's, Chat GPT, Chatty. Claude, I said, I need, because I'm really watching this stuff, all these people coming on talking about agents, all the agents and how to make money now. And I told Claude, I need to make some money now. Show me, because you know a lot about me. And so give me some ideas. And so we went into the event planning. We went there. We were talking about, well, Philip's book. And then we said, well, we already published it and stuff. And so
Uh-huh.
he said, okay, well, let's go over to the something else. But that's something else that's going to take time to create classes and all that kind of stuff. And making it short, I went back to we got stuck, and so I the next day I said, well, let's go back to Philip's book, because his book, I'm telling you, he's an excellent writer, and he has a book called 911 in the 313. He was a 911 operator, and he has all these stories. I call them minuets. So I went and I told Chat, I said, that's not working. Let's go with the stories and let's make little story movies. I call them minuets. And he said, great pivot. Bam. And just all of that stuff just started happening. And I feel I'm like, oh yeah, we about to throw down. He said, how many stories you got? And so I said, well, don't you know I wrote it in yours, I put it in your program. He said, anyway, we got to that point and he said, you got 60 things. You got a whole year of minuets. Let's do it, and just started. And I said, I know you can show me where to go, what programs to use and everything else. And he said he just mapped it out. I also went and then I'll keep this real short. I asked Claude Code because they kept talking about the code to the
Mhm.
agents. And I
Mhm.
put Grand Rising Elizabeth in there. And I said, because I do this after the show, I have to, download, upload, post and all that stuff. And I said, can you do this? Because he kept saying anything that you're doing, you have to consistently do. You can turn that over to the agents. Well, I put that in there. We about to throw down. We are about to. I said, then I need it cut up into pieces, and then I needed to go out on the internet, and we about to go crazy, y'all. We
Okay.
about to go crazy with the
I'm
agents.
Yes, and
It's
I mean,
there.
yes, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing, Danielle. Welcome everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate you so very much. Yeah, and when you really look at it, this keeps coming up. Also, everything is always is on track. Always, just remember
Always.
that. No
Yes.
matter where you are in your life currently, and no matter how difficult things might appear to be in this moment, know that you are always being moved toward magnificence. You got to know that. You got to believe that. You got to know that everything is in divine order, no matter what. I don't care what the outcome is. You just got to know that everything always works out for you. When you know that, you believe that, you own it, guess what's going to happen? Everything working out for you. You standing tall. So I appreciate you all sharing that story, but I want to go ahead because we got some stuff to talk about. And I want to make sure that we get through it, okay? So let me get going. I know you gave me the power, right? Let's see. Okay, okay, I think I got to do that first. Okay, now let me go back. There we go. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. We're going to be talking about again. I've been talking about SpaceX, y'all, because it's the speculation is that he's going public. He going live his IPO June the 12th, this Friday on my birthday. I'm like, okay. But I don't want y'all to get, I just want to make sure that we're not getting on the hype and just thinking. This is what I want y'all to get the thinking on how to pick your companies or yeah, how to pick your companies because a lot of people get stuck. I'm excited. A lot of people have opened up their brokerage accounts even this year. They open up their brokerage accounts. They start investing or they starting to put their money into their brokerage account and then they get stuck and we're like, I don't really know what to invest in. So I want y'all to get y'all pens and paper. I want y'all to really look at this. These are strategies for you on a high level. This ain't no low level stuff. This is high level stuff that I'm showing you. Okay? So don't take it lightly. Look at this. I know I don't have a million followers. I don't have to. I know my stuff. So I need y'all to take notes and because I'm giving you real live information, companies, ETFs to take and look, because I'm not just sharing this for you. I'm doing it for me too. Okay? I'm doing it for me too. This research is for me to build a legacy for my children, my children's children, and my nieces and nephews. So I want y'all to take this serious, okay? Here we go. This presentation is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice or solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell. Always do your own research, okay? I'm giving you enough information to do your own research. Okay, let's talk about SpaceX IPO. What is all the hype about? It's the hype is about his reported valuation is near 1.7 plus trillion dollars. Okay. They're saying that he possibly will be the first trillionaire in the world. For those who don't know or haven't been following the last month, what is an IPO? An IPO is initial public offering. A private company becomes available for public investors to buy shares. Okay, so it's the first time going live. Now, one thing I want to take in consideration too is that even though SpaceX made billions of dollars in 2025, he also lost billions of dollars. His company was at a loss. So that makes me think, okay, why? Because you got to look at the financials, everybody. Let's look at the financials. Let's see what the hype is. Let's look up, you got ChatGPT, you got the internet to look up what's going on with the company. Was it profitable? The research is not as hard as you think it is when you want to find out about the company. So I'm like, wow. He was 80, I think it was 8.4 or something like that. Don't quote me on it, but he was billions. The company lost billions of dollars last year. But now it's going public, IPO. So, I'm paying attention to all of that. So what people are talking about SpaceX, they talking about SpaceX exploration. He talking about people living on Mars and all of that. Starlink satellite network, global communications, future AI infrastructure. So his valuation is that the company is going to be worth 1.7 plus trillion. Potentially one of the largest IPOs ever in the world. Okay. What our investors are asking, they asking, will SpaceX become the next great technology giant? This is what they banking on. Will it be the dominant space infrastructure company? Will it be a major part of retirement portfolios? Will it be one of the most valuable companies in the world? This is what people want to know. So it's supposed to be Friday. It's speculation. It's a lot of hype. You never know, right? Even if it is, are you ready for it? Do you want to participate? Do you not want to participate in it? Those are things we have to have our money right, because when opportunities like this present itself, it's too late to prepare, right? This could be the biggest thing, then it could not. But there's other things that's going on beside this. I want y'all to know that you can go open up a brokerage account, determine whether your broker offers the IPO access, fund your account, research the company, and decide your strategies. This is something that you want to do or not. But it's important for you to know that IPO shares are limited and not guaranteed. Prices can be volatile. It can go up or down fast. Do your research, understand the risk. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. There's some potential risk, high valuation expectations, market very volatile, lockup periods for insiders, or people who was able to get shares before everybody else, company execution risk, but there is some potential rewards. It's some potential rewards. High value ship in a game changer, long-term growth potential, part of the future of space and tech, and generational wealth opportunities. And we're going to talk about some things, okay? Now, the future isn't coming, it's here. Innovation creates opportunity, knowledge gives you the advantage. That's why it's important to be in the room, to be in conversations about what's going on. And it's okay to follow the trends. We want to pay attention to the trends today. Follow the supply chain. This is what I've been preaching all year, following the supply chain. When you follow the supply chains, you follow the money. Now they talking about he's gonna be a trillionaire. Can you even visualize $1 trillion? See, most people don't even know about $1 billion. That's low. How much is $1 trillion, right? So let's just say we were spending $1 per second. We spend $1 every second. Boom, 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 boom. That's a second. That's a second. $1 a second. So if you have $1,000,000 and it's doing boom a second, that's 11 days. 11.5 days. You'll be the guy to $1,000,000. Now, when we get to $1 billion, come on, $1 a second, $1 a second. That's about to spend $1 billion. That's like 31.7 years. Y'all hear me? At $1 billion. $1 trillion. Okay, this be blowing me away. That's not a lot of billions of dollars. You get to $1 trillion, and we're talking about spending $1 every day, right? That's not a lot of billions. That's a number so large, it would take you back past the Egyptian pyramids, okay? Past the Ice Age, past the dawn of civilization twice. That's how much money that is, okay? The takeaway is trillions aren't just big numbers. They represent generational, civilizational, history-making wealth. What can you do to change the world, to help people, to be a blessing? Ooh-wee, y'all. I can't wait to get to the rest of the screen, okay? Look, so before you invest, I just want y'all to, with all the information I'm about to share with you, okay? I need y'all to make sure you always ask these questions, okay? Non-negotiable, okay? Non-negotiable. I'm recording this, so y'all go back and get these questions, right? What problem does the company solve? When you looking at these companies, what problem do they solve? Great companies solve real problems that people are willing to pay for. Question number 2, who pays them? Who paying them? Understand the customer, their need, and how money flows to the company. How is this company making this money? Number 3, we talked about moats before. I don't know if y'all remember. We talked about moats. Can competitors easily copy them? Look for a moat. Sometimes that protects their edge. You know, are they at the leading edge? Okay, you want to make sure you find out what is keeping this company, will be able to keep this company afloat and lasting for generations and generations of years to come. 4, will demand likely be higher in 10 years or not? Invest in trends that have long-term tailwinds. Long-term. This AI ain't going nowhere, baby. Y'all better got to put the money aside. You got to start investing. You're going to be behind if you're not making some plans to get you some money, to get in this money game. Number 5, does the company make money? That's very important. That's one of the things I'm like, even though SpaceX made over 80 some over billions of dollars. It also lost billions of dollars. It was at a loss. So you might want to think about that. Does the company make money? Review. Revenue is vanity. Profit is sanity. Cash flow is king. Cash flow is king. I need me a king. Number 6. Am I investing or chasing hype? Now you want to know, why am I actually really buying this stock? Is it because everybody keeps talking about on the internet, or did I really do my due diligence? Am I really invested because I did my homework, my research, Make decisions based on facts and strategy, not emotions and not noise. Smart investors ask questions. We are wealth builders, okay? And wealth builders demand answers, right? We playing chess over here at the Elizabeth. We playing chess. We ain't playing with nobody. We moving strategically, intentionally, and that's how you have to work your money. No more, risk less, build wealth, and let's live free, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I just want to recap what we was going through last week, okay? Last Wednesday. The wealth secret that never changes. This never changes. And this is something I'm sharing with you that a lot of people do not look at. Because I am a supplier, that's why I'm big on the Natural Living by Design. Those who don't know, I'm one of the proud owners of Natural Living by Design. We are a health and wellness supplier company. We supply retail stores, even though we have clients, but technically we are a supplier, right? And so having that knowledge, I really see the importance of the middleman and seeing how this whole ecosystem works. Every company has some type of ecosystem, work within an ecosystem. And I want y'all to really stay in tune with this. Like the gold rush. We talked about that last week. The money, everybody chasing for the gold rush. You got all these people digging. Oh, it's gold, it's gold, it's gold. But the real money was the people who bought shovels. The shovel company is the one who made money. We talked about the Levi denim jeans. People was buying the jeans like crazy. People who owned that company was making money. The railroad boom, we had that. The people who supplied the steel was who we should have been looking at. Made good money. That's just one area of it. The internet boom. People supplied the servers and networking equipment. Okay? So you gotta look at the who's supplying, who is the suppliers. You want to look at those companies. The AI boom. People supply chips and data centers. Who are the chip companies? Who are the data centers? Because you can't even, make a chip without a lot of companies before the chip can even be made. The drone boom. People supply motors, cameras, sensors, batteries, software, and communications equipment. These are the companies, these are the companies we need to be looking at. Because the drone can't even be made without a camera. The drone can't even be made without batteries, software. These are the companies. You don't know what to invest in? I'm telling you right now, to get in that supply chain, that ecosystem, what companies are needed for the drone company to vision to even stay alive or become a vision or to be relevant. Are y'all getting this? Are y'all really getting like the look at the ecosystem? I'm going backwards. Let's see. The first trend is trend number 1, the space economy. We're talking about the opportunity is in global space industry project to grow dramatically over the next decade. Y'all see this? It's 2024, 26. You see that? It's going up toward a $1.8 trillion future. You might want to consider being in this particular trend. The potential winners of this is the rockets. They launch vehicles and space transportation. We want to look at those companies. What about the satellite companies that's making this possible? We're looking at satellites, Earth observation, navigation, and scientific missions. Communications, you're going to need communications in this trend, right? Satellite communication and global connectivity is key here. Defense system, they got to have a defense system. We want to look at those companies. What companies are playing? It's in the game in this particular trend, right? Space-based defense monitoring and security is needed. Data networks, huge. Space data infrastructure, cloud and edge networks. Who are those companies that's going to keep this trend going, right? So the public question is, if SpaceX becomes the biggest story, who benefits besides SpaceX? Y'all feel me? I know y'all feel me. Y'all feel me. But we got to think about the whole supply system, right? Trend number 2, the drones. Oh my God, this is like, woo, going everywhere. Drones are expanding into defense, agriculture, inspections, public safety, delivery services, infrastructure monitoring, right? The wealth question is, who sells the technology powering those drones? You don't know what to invest in? That's your direction. They're going to need the motors, the cameras, the sensors, the batteries, the software companies, the communications equipment. We want to look at those companies because the biggest wealth is often made by the companies behind the technology. People not looking at that. They're looking at the hype company, this company. You see that hype company? Then now we need to look at, okay, what companies, what manufacturers, who are making this possible to make their dreams come true? Now, this is a company. They're public. They call Unusual Machines. I've been looking at them and paying attention. I don't own it, not yet. Just paying attention, right? So what they do, they don't need to win the drone war. They sell parts to the companies, so they sell parts. So this might be a company that you want to, because in order for the drones to exist, they sell them the parts, right? So why investors are watching this industry? Because a lot of them are made in America trend, defense spending, growth of military drones, commercial drone expansion, infrastructure build out. So you want to follow the supply chain, follow the money. That's how wealth builders think. The biggest investment mistake. Most investors ask, which stock should I buy? What should I buy? No, versus wealth builders, who we are. What trend is changing the world? We got the internet, smartphones, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, space economy, drones. We got the robotics. Money follows trends. Find the trend, invest in the future, and build long-term wealth. Now, this right here, this is like, I'm like, this is crazy, right? Robots is not going nowhere. This is a company called Unitree, right? This is a robotic company. They're not public yet, so you might want to just pay attention because they're thinking about going public. You might want to pay attention. The robots is not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? What? You can actually purchase this robot right now. Did y'all hear me? You can go online and purchase your own robot right now. What they build? They build the GI-1 humanoid robot, the H-1 robotic dogs, AI-powered mobility, advanced robotic systems. They're not yet public traded. Their target valuation is about $7 billion. They're preparing for the IPO. Why are investors watching them? Because they have advanced humanoid robots, lower costs to purchase them than many competitors, global robotic growth, AI plus robotic combination, potential future public offerings, right? Look at this. This robot right here, look like a dog, is 2,800. The GR1 starting at 13,500. You can actually buy these right now. Ain't that crazy? Let me show you the one, the GI right here.
Hey, Unitree, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Okay, nice to meet you. Bye-bye. Oh.
Move your porn, Akeisha.
This isn't science fiction, ladies and gentlemen. This is the future in motion. You can buy them, okay? They're located from China. They're located in China. You can buy this robot from China. The robot revolution is here. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Get your money ready. Now, this right here really was like blowing me away. What if every household had one? Elon Musk's vision is off the hook, okay? Elon Musk's vision for the future, right? His goal is, he says it's going to be more robots than it is humans. That's his goal, okay? I said, what? He wants your robot to be able, what if he could walk your dog, mow your lawn, clean your house, watch your children, assist seniors? I thought about that when I was working on the slide and everything. Is that, you know what, it's sad to say, but these robots may treat your parents and the elders a lot better than some of these humans be treating them in these homes.
Not even saying that, but essentially he's trying to make us the Jetsons. To which, if you think about it, George Jetson was born in the year 2022. I just want to throw that out there. Um, so, yeah, and robots actually show up. That's the biggest problem that we have, not just how these people are it's just merely, I have a friend that's constantly posting on Facebook every day. She needs a caregiver. She needs a caregiver to show up. Where if you got a robot that's just charging up there, then they kind of like just show up. Just saying.
Yeah, it probably would treat you better, change you better. You ain't worried about where your people clothes is at. They can't find them. All that stuff be going on. Carry your groceries, okay? So he projected his price for his robots is gonna be like 20,000 to 30,000, compared to a new vehicle costing 20,000 to 40,000. Home renovation is about 15,000 to 50,000. College tuition is around 20 to 60,000. I just want to know, would y'all buy one? Somebody, yes, maybe, no.
Shoot, I would not only buy one, but I want to have my own robotics company eventually.
Okay. Come on, Shiny. That's what, okay. So the question isn't whether robots are coming. The question is how they will change our lives, daily lives, okay? I got to share this video with you. It's about 5 minutes. It's 9:45, so we got some time. But this right here blown me away. So we know the future is arriving faster than ever. It's moving. It's moving. Then most people realize, like, this is not CGI. This is not a movie. This is a real humanoid robot from Elon Musk company Tesla, okay? Just 5 minutes of y'all. Just 5 minutes of y'all time.
Accessing a video model and owning one.
Get y'all money ready. That's all I'm saying.
In laboratories.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Oh, start from the beginning.
There is a difference between accessing a video model and owning one. Inside Teslas over the past few months, something so strange and secretive has been happening that even some company employees began to suspect that Elon Musk is preparing not just another version of Optimus, but a project meant to completely change humanity's understanding of robots. According to several sources connected to the Tesla AI division engineering team, access to the new prototype was limited to only a handful of people. Some teams worked on separate components without even understanding what exactly they were being created for. And only at the beginning of this month, when an internal demonstration took place in one of the closed pavilions near Gigafactory, Texas, did many employees see for the first time what inside the company is already being called the most ambitious project of Elon Musk's entire career. The project is the new version of Tesla Optimus, Tesla Optimus Gen 3 Organic. And if insiders are to be believed, what they saw literally shocked everyone present. Several American technology publications, including journalists close to Tesla, have begun receiving leaks claiming that the company has radically changed its philosophy toward humanoid robot development. If earlier Optimus was perceived as an industrial assistant, a machine for factories, logistics, and heavy physical labor, now Tesla is supposedly focusing on a completely different concept. According to sources, Elon Musk gave engineers a new objective: to create the first robot in history that the human brain would stop perceiving as a machine. And this is exactly why the new Optimus received an extremely human-like design. Insiders claim that the new robot is covered with a special synthetic material that imitates human skin. And this is not just rubber coating, but a multi-layer structure with temperature adaptation, microtexture, and elasticity resembling real human muscles and skin. Some Tesla employees after the demonstration said that in person, the robot looks so unusual that the brain literally refuses to perceive it as a mechanism, especially in motion. According to eyewitnesses, when Optimus Gen 3 Organic turns its torso, moves its fingers, or picks up objects, it creates the impression of a living person, only without a face. And the absence of a face became one of the most discussed details of the new project. Instead of a human face, the robot still retains Tesla's signature black screen, which has already become the trademark of Optimus. But according to sources, this was done intentionally. According to one former company engineer, Tesla is deliberately avoiding a complete copy of a human face because it is specifically the face that triggers the uncanny valley effect, the state in which a person begins to feel anxiety near an almost realistic humanoid. Musk allegedly decided to keep the screen so that people would always understand they are looking at a robot rather than a human being. At the same time, however, the rest of Optimus's body is designed to resemble a human as closely as possible, so that the robot can naturally integrate into society. And this is where things become especially interesting. According to analysts from Morgan Stanley and several technological research centers, Tesla concluded that the main barrier to the mass adoption of robots is not technology and not even price. The main barrier is psychological acceptance. People are ready to interact with machines inside factories, but allowing a robot into their home and trusting it with children, elderly relatives, or personal safety is an entirely different matter. That is why Tesla supposedly decided to pursue the path of maximum social adaptation for the robot. Sources claim that inside the company there is a separate development direction called Human Integration Program. Its purpose is to ensure...
All right now.
That's deep, sis. That's deep.
Okay, come on now. I'm telling you.
Wow.
This is about, so why you looking at that? Ain't that something?
Wow.
We have to look at, even though that's Tesla, we looking at Tesla, right? Yep. But let's talk about all of those parts, the steel. We got to look at all of those companies that are actually building it. What he needs certain companies in order to make this vision come alive. Who is the company that's supplying the skin? Like, it is so much money that's going to be that's being made with these trends. You gotta tap into it.
That's why you told us to get into those ETFs,
Boom,
because
girl. Come on.
because I've been on them ETFs. I've been on the ETFs. If you do 500 a month, you're a millionaire in 20 to 30 years. So it's hard. I closed all them stocks that I had one share. I closed all that stuff yesterday. I was sitting on $1,400 in Charles Schwab. I went and got rid of, closed them $500 so I could put some of this into the Elon Musk stuff.
Okay, I'm telling you, come on, because we going there. We going there. What could go wrong? So we got to look at the risks and the opportunity. I wouldn't be mad at finance. It's not fair to just talk about the opportunity and not really let you know about the possibility of risk. Because every major trend has risk, okay? The opportunity is the massive market potential of all of this, labor shortages, and it's not, if SpaceX go public, that man gonna be a trillion. He don't have enough money to make this come true. What's gonna stop him? What is gonna stop him? That's all you need is some money and some smart people, and then you got AI. Factory out of motion, elder care demand, productivity growth, having this to save you so much time, businesses, come on, they're going to be saving so much money, global adoption, come on. Now here's some risk. Technology developments, slower than expected. It's already still, a lot of people still not taking advantage of AI. They're not even using it at all, Well, they're using it, and some of them don't even know they're using AI, but they're not aware of. But there's still some kickback on it, still right now. So technology develops slower than expected, right? High manufacturing costs. Consumers' adoption takes longer. This is what I was just talking about. Government regulations could exist. Safety concerns is major. What is the safety concerns? Overhyped expectations. Is this being overhyped? So investors ask two questions. What could go right and what could go wrong? The goal is not predicting the future. The goal is understanding the possibilities, right? And who can win from this being a vision? The biggest mistake investors make is believing every exciting idea will succeed exactly as planned. This is even in your own life. You already know most of the time when you plan something, you want something, you might achieve it, but it never goes the way you had expected it or how you planned. How many people know that? I have made a lot of accomplishments and did a lot, and it didn't always go exactly how I planned, even though it happened. So you have to keep that in mind. The second biggest mistake is ignoring a trend that changes the world. Come on. You already said the Jetsons. Come on. All that stuff is real. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Amen.
So we got to think about balance, which is knowing the upside, the risk, and the opportunity. You got to have discipline.
Have a good one.
You got to have knowledge, and that's how we build wealth. Boom. You hit it right on the nose, Sandra Matt, girl. You on point, girl. Here are some robotic ETF options, okay? For investors who don't want to just pick a winner or pick one company or pick Tesla or pick NVIDIA or pick, right? So these are some real examples. Somebody put themselves on mute. These are the real examples of some ETFs. You got these are the trigger symbols, the symbols right here. Got a brain fart right now. Okay, so these are the tickers, right? bots, the ROBO, the ROBT, all these are the tickers of the companies. So you can go on NASDAQ and other places, Yahoo Finance, and you can put those tickers in and you can find out more information, the cost of each one of these companies. But this BOTZ is Global X Robotics and Artificial Intelligence ETF. It invests in global leaders in robotics, and AI holdings include, meaning the companies that's included in this ETF is NVIDIA. All these are different symbols, so tickers. So you might want to write those tickers down instead of me putting all the companies' names in. I put the tickers in here and more. So it's a lot. So you want to see what companies is in it. And always look, I like to look at the top 10. The top 10 companies. And I look at this ticker, and I'm looking at all the top 10s in each one of these and see if that any of those companies are in these. So if it's a company that's in all of these, then that might be a company that you might want to look at. Because if it's in the top 10 and here, it's for a reason. Why they in these ETFs. Global Robotics is an automation ETF. This invests in companies focused on robotics, automation, and enabling technologies worldwide. This ETF, First Trust NASDAQ AI and Robotics ETF, targets companies at the intersection of artificial intelligence and robotics innovation. This one is the Crane Shares Global Humanoid and Embodied Intelligence ETF. Specifically targets humanoid robots and embodied intelligence companies worldwide. So why an ETF? The potential benefits of ETFs is that you get exposure to the trend instead of one company. I need y'all to get that. The ETFs give you exposure to the trend instead of one company. The future of work is being built today. Invest in the movement, not just one name. Focus on the trend. I'm hoping that this kind of motivated you to get your duckies together, okay? To start investing. Because if you're not investing in this, you're going to be left behind. You want to change your financial situation? This is the way to do it, to invest your money, not leaving it in the bank and doing nothing. My last slide. If you had $1,000 today, which trend interests you the most? Is the AI trend? You only can pick one decision, one trend, one opportunity. Would it be the AI, the drones, the robotics, space, defense, healthcare? Because healthcare is cute. So what would you choose? There are no right answers. The goal is learning how to identify long-term trends before they become headlines. I got to see y'all face on here. I got to see y'all face.
It's hard to choose one because there's so many of them that I'm interested in.
And they're all good. They're all good. You know, seems like all of them are going to make money. All of them are going to make some money. It just depends on how fast and how much.
And how much. And those ETFs is a safe place to be because they are professionally managed, right? They professionally managed. So you don't have to worry about always looking at your portfolio. What is it doing? What is it doing? You don't have to do that. Your job is to be consistent and just start putting money in. We're talking about wealth building, true wealth building. We're not talking about this is not no quick get rich scam or quick get rich. No, it takes time. It takes consistency. It takes discipline. And yeah, it could be boring, But baby, I tell you, you're gonna look at your portfolio and Sandra, I'm doing basically the same thing. I am reconstructing my portfolio because you don't need a whole lot. Even if you just did one trend, or three or four, that's all you need, and just be consistent. Just be consistent, 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 and it will uh pay off for you. Any questions? Any takeaway? What takeaways did y'all have today?
That I need to start investing ASAP.
Come on now. Whatever you got to do, if you got to get you another job, I'm not a big fan of network marketing, but you can definitely make a lot of money in network marketing because I have in the past. Start your own business. What? They got so much stuff you can do. Virtual assistants. You can get on Fiverr, you Upwork. I mean, you could do something. Get on chat. You ask, what can I do to make me some money so I can start investing like now? You can do anything with planning. Like, come on, can you plan for it? Now you know what's going on. Right? So now you know what's going on. You see the potential growth. You see the money, where the money is. This is what the investors are doing. We're playing chess. Are you playing chess or you playing checkers? Huh? What are you doing? You really truly trying to change your situation? Or are you just playing around because come on, don't miss this wave. I'm just saying, let's look at these trends and see what's going on. And let's start making plans. You might not have the money right now, but you can plan on it. Right? You know that you're going to get a refund check in January or February. What you going to do with that money? Have a plan for your money. Put your money to work. I need two more people. What, did you get anything? Did you learn anything? Did y'all know it was being that deep? Did you know Tesla was on that level?
Let me tell you what I got. I got your energy, girl. That energy.
Yes.
that fueled me for the day. It's like, get out here and check these ETFs. What's up? So yeah, you had some really good information on the ETFs. That's something I really want to check into because I do have some investments. But the ETFs and the SpaceX, I don't actually follow much of that. And that's why I have you as a friend because you do it so well.
All right, then. Okay.
So I definitely thank you for that.
Okay, I love y'all. Hey, we on this. I cannot do this by myself. Like, we have to change how we are doing. And I need some soldiers along with me to be able to share this information and implement. Because action, you can talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But action is where it's at. Are you doing what you saying you doing? I can't teach this, and I've never been like that. Okay, I can't. So I am walking the walk right along with you. Okay. Anybody else got a takeaway?
I got a takeaway. I had no idea about this robot. Never seen it. No commercials. I mean, I'm not a huge YouTube whatever fan, but I didn't know we were this advanced. I mean, and I certainly had no idea that Tesla had anything to do with robotics. When I think Tesla, I think car or I think space. I just missed that. But what it does for me, my big takeaway is when they say AI is here to stay, yeah, it's here to stay, and it's going to be everywhere. And I'm really changing my mindset on AI, which in our generation that's really huge. Because sometimes what we don't know is just scary, and your brain just says, wait and see. Well, in this instant, you can wait and see and miss. And I'm done missing all my opportunities.
Okay,
Wait and
Lorraine.
miss.
That was a mic drop, girl. Bam! That was a mic drop, girl.
One thing I like to add to that is that you said AI is coming or is here. What do you say about AI?
Wait, I said it's here to stay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be one of those like, yeah, bad things. Is it going to really be around? Is it going to really stay?
Right.
And I'm just like, oh shoot. Not only And the reason I say that is because after looking at this today, I'm like, it's just showing up everywhere. Now we're in robots. Where else are we going to be?
I
And
think
I
it's
don't know if
here.
you ever saw that movie called I, Robot with
That's when it started. That's when it was really here to stay.
it was
Yeah.
It's
it was
here.
already here. We just
Yeah, it's here
didn't.
more
Mhm.
than we know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's been here for a while.
It's
Like I
been here for a
said,
while.
Jetsons. The Jetsons was a cartoon in your day, before my day. Star Trek. I'm a huge Trekkie. Everything that is Star Trek Next Generation is here. They've been putting this in front of our face as concepts for
Yeah, they've been
years,
telling us.
Yeah.
and now it's here. They've been showing us. They've been preparing us for years, and now it's here. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Yes. And look at all those Tesla cars on the street. You already know the robot's coming because he did it with the cars. People driving a car with no people in there. I'm like that. I ain't driving no car with no people. Well, it's out there now.
It's
It's
out
here.
there. It's not, and it's not even just driving. It's just the car technology. Look at all the electronic cars. If you ever
Yes.
rode in an electronic car or drove in, it's a total different experience than driving a car that's powered with gas. It's here. So when people act scared, like, oh my God, I get so many people because I have an AI assistant that answers my phone for me. It also handles my calls because I get too many calls. I get 50 to 100 calls. I cannot answer every last call, nor am I going to stop to answer a call because your call. No, I got so many people that won't talk to my AI assistant. I'm just like, look, either you going to get in touch with me, either text me or talk to her.
Hmm.
Because she asked you a
Hmm.
question, what is your reason for your call? How can
Hmm.
Danielle call you? When she's available, she will call you back. It makes
And it's
life
beautiful.
why
It's
would you not want to
beautiful.
do anything to make your life easier? I'm just
Yes.
saying. I'm just saying.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It gets
It's
you every,
beautiful.
it gets you, professional. It's
Hmm.
answer the proper questions, for you. It's not
I love
um going anywhere. And so we need to position ourselves to make this money. And there are more millionaires than ever that's being made with AI. And it's just going on to another level. They talking about the drones is not dropping off people's orders
Hmm.
at their
Hmm.
doorstep. So be positioned to start investing and putting your money in it, because we about to go to a whole nother level um, when it comes to this investing and creating your watch list and how to watch these companies. In a minute, y'all gonna come to the show with companies that y'all don't seek out, okay, and share
Good.
with us.
Very good.
Speak,
What you say, baby?
speak it, Reverend. Speak it.
Y'all gonna be like, check this company out, okay? And the top company right now is that guy who I was talking about, Marc Raibert, Boston Dynamics. That's the top leading robot company. And the other one, Unitree, you can actually buy it from overseas and buy it right now. So you know it ain't good. You can actually buy one. Okay,
Wow.
you can buy one. All right, well, it's 10:09. I apologize to keep y'all, but I got excited about
My
what's
bank
going
account needs you to be late. Our bank account needs you to be late.
on. And Friday is my birthday, and I'm trying to decide, I'm positioning some stuff. When I get off of here, I got to
Happy
position some stuff
birthday. Happy
now.
birthday.
Thank you. I got to
Happy
position some stuff now
birthday.
because I'm trying to decide if I want to put
Happy
a little
birthday.
something. If he do go, don't want to put a little something in it. But definitely
See?
that ecosystem, start thinking about it, start planning it. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like you left behind. Let's just start planning to put our money, to give our money an assignment. So with
One
that,
question before you go. One question
yes,
before you go. Are
yes.
you going to use your Fidelity Charles Schwab account to buy the $500 or $1,000 worth of SpaceX shares? Are you going to which one are
I'm
you
not
going to
for
use?
sure. First I gotta find out like who is I'm pretty sure Charles Schwab maybe. I'm not for sure of who the companies, which
Yeah.
brokerage accounts are allowing you to, purchase it. So
What
I
Charles Schwab is. Charles Schwab, they letting you buy 2 shares, 3 shares, 5 shares, 6 shares.
Are they
they
giving
are.
a price on it?
Oh, yeah.
He
Oh my
said
God. Yeah, go
He
ahead.
said he won't be able to give you price till Friday.
Okay.
Friday is 135 now, but they don't know. It
Boom.
could go down or it could go up
Come
on
on,
Friday when you're able to buy
Benjamin.
it.
Oh, Benjamin. Oh, girl, so proud of you.
Come
I
on,
told you I'm
girl.
sitting on
Okay.
$1,400 in
That's
the
right.
trunk. I had to
$135.
keep that
Okay.
mess.
You
All that
ain't
mess
playing with
sitting up doing
nobody.
nothing.
Okay.
All
Hey,
right
Lakeisha,
now.
Mm.
Lakeisha, this is Dr. Riola. This might be out of context, but I just want to say, I'm 82 years old. I remember when I read long time ago that we would be able to talk to each other and see each other. And I'm so excited for Zoom because just watching you is exciting.
Yeah, Miss Riola, yes, you ain't
Yeah, I
And,
want
and-
y'all to get this. I'm really building wealth, building legacy. It's nothing like it. Okay. Like we have to
yeah.
we are first time generational builders. Every single last one. We change the trajectory of our
lying.
family, our bloodline.
That's true.
Miss
That's
Miss
true.
Riola, Miss Riola, Zoom made some millionaires.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Instant millionaire.
Come
Yeah.
on. So let's don't miss out. Let's look at these ecosystems. When you find a company that you like, don't just look at that company. Now you get, okay, who is this company's partners? Who's going to help make this vision alive? Who's going to help make this company to be the next $1 billion company? So you got to look, each company got an ecosystem. Because being successful is not a solo act. They can't do it by themselves. They're going to need people. They're going to need companies. They're going to need manufacturers. They're going to need packaging. They're going to need logistics. They're going to need, all of this stuff. So let's find out what that is. And pretty soon, y'all going to bring that stuff to Wealth Building Wednesday. Because we playing chess. We ain't playing no checkers. With that being said, give yourself a hug. I like to kiss myself. Let's hug the world. Because the world need a hug too. And let's send love and light to all of those that are in authority. Because the Bible says you pray for those who are in authority, right? Whether you like them or not, pray for them, and you never know what miracles could take place. God bless you all. I love you all. Mwah, mwah,
God bless you
mwah, mwah.
too. Love you too.
Love you
Wait,
too.
before I go, whoever wants the information, I don't have it with me. Once a month at St. Patrick Center, you can do a pop-up for like $10. So I want to let y'all know that there is a black tie affair that I'm gonna be posting on Ask Madam Finance platform. It's gonna be, I think Lorraine gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Even though it may seem like it's a lot of money, $175 if you are selling something, but they're really marketing this event. They're really telling the people to come with their money. They're letting them know that you're going to be there. You actually also going to be able to talk about your business. It's going to be about 200 people plus. Minimum 200, it could be more. And these people are paying for it. If you just want to come to the black tie event, this is going to be the event of the summer. They even allow you to do a payment plan. It's going to be win all kind of prizes and TVs and hotels, vacations, playing bingo. It's going to be a whole 5-star meal. It's going to be fabulous.
What's the date?
August the 20th.
All right.
August the 20th. And when I say it's going to be fantastic, just going to say Black Tie Fit, but please check out the social media. I'm trying to get people to come out there more. If y'all don't know, please follow, because I'm going to start doing more on my social media that I don't always get a chance to put on the show. Grants, all kind of stuff. I'm about to level it up and make sure that I give you the information. So go to Ask Madam Finance, follow me, and the information is online. And as anybody coming tomorrow to St. Patrick? Anybody coming to St. Patrick tomorrow?
I'm so glad you brought that up. I have a question. Danielle, when you spoke to the St. Patrick lady, Miss G, I think that's her name.
That's it, Miss G.
Okay. Did she tell you, is Danielle here? I'm
No,
looking at
she's not on. She's not on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
she's fine.
she had mentioned that she told her that we were going out of town, but that's us going out of town. That doesn't mean like Galen and Deetra is prepared and expect and plan to be there tomorrow.
Yeah. So yeah, come, because that's what I thought the job coming. So come.
Okay. All right, just go.
Just go.
I don't know
Come on.
what you got
Let's go. Let's
information
have
for.
fun. We playing karaoke with the seniors tomorrow. I'm looking
Oh, that should
forward
be
to it.
fun.
And celebrating birthdays. Let's
Okay.
have some fun. Have a wonderful, fantastic day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love y'all.
Love
What
you
time is
too.
that
Love
tomorrow? What time is that
Okay,
tomorrow?
there, one more,
address.
one more announcement, excuse me. There's no show tomorrow and Friday because we'll be out of town. So have a wonderful weekend and we'll see you Monday, if not before physically. Um, and happy birthday, my
Happy birthday.
Lakeisha. I am so
Happy
glad your mommy
birthday.
and daddy got together and had you.
Yes,
Yeah. Thank
ma'am.
you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you,
Happy
love.
And
birthday.
Queen, you have a wonderful trip.
God bless you
Yeah,
all.
we will.
God
Peace
bless
out.
you.
Have a fantastic day on purpose.
Lakeisha,
Yes.
Bye-bye.
what is the address for the St. Patrick, or what time is it tomorrow?
That one is not tomorrow. I'll send you the information. I'll text it to you, okay? I'll
Hey,
text you
thank you.
everything, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right, baby.